Hello. Oh my goodness. I'm back. And a certain other person has returned.
No?
You,
Who could that be?
I mean, really, who could it be? It's such a
Sirs.
mystery. I mean, there's been such
Yeah.
a huge amount of people on this podcast. It's really impossible to tell who joined.
There's
Who's
been a
joining me
lot.
today.
There's been a lot. It's been quite the adventure.
Honestly, and like look at how many like ideas are on the Shower Thoughts banner. Like there's so many things that were added to the shower.
There's two.
Three. There's
Three.
three. Remember? Take another look. Take another look.
Well, there's the bed,
Yes.
and there's, unless you're counting the button.
Oh, well, you're not gonna count mine?
I don't know. What, man? Maybe.
You're gonna make me cry?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
hello.
know what I'd like to be?
No, what?
I'd like to be an ant. I think
Huh.
being like the leader of an ant colony would be pretty crazy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the what is this? The fourth installment, I think, of the Shower Thoughts podcast. I'm here with my guest, Ant.
No, that's not me.
It's
No.
just an ant. It's an ant. We got an ant on the podcast. It's bloody high five. He's back. My good
That's
pal
me.
Tarek is back,
You're
and
goddamn right.
we're having a little mini episode of the Shower Thoughts podcast. Maybe consider this a
Goddamn right.
3.5. It's gonna be a short one, but it's still gonna be 4. You know, we're just having a little fun time, drinking some brandy, using our imagination. Sadly, maybe a
Yeah.
glass of scotch. Perhaps a glass of any kind of wine that tastes good, which I'm not sure if exists. Tarek, you probably know of good wine, yes?
A good wine? Oh yeah. There's a couple out there.
There's a couple?
I can't remember its name. It's like just something. It starts with a J.
Jine?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. It's not Jine? Uh-oh,
I don't think so.
Oh no, I think I just broke my podcast. You know what? That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. They just saw my entire background, but it's fine.
Your entire background.
Sorry, my entire desktop, essentially. Everything, once you close this tab.
Ah,
Yeah, they just saw all of it. What can you do?
damn.
Definitely
What can you do?
Definitely
Literally, what
nothing
can you
revealing
do?
on there. I'm actually gonna have to inspect that. Maybe I'll edit it out. Probably won't. We'll find out. But yeah, let's dive right in. I got a question for
Let's
you.
dive right into this bad boy. Let's
Not a
find-
question. Sorry. My phrasing is poor.
Yeah.
I want to ask you if you've had any shower thoughts since last episode with you.
Well, I just had the thought of being an ant. I think.
I mean,
I, think
I
being
was
an
thinking about that. The ant.
Ant, I think being an ant would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, you think being an ant, just a little ant?
Like being like an ant queen or something, you know?
Okay, yeah, laying the eggs and like being deep in the
Owning-
burrow.
Owning
I
a
feel-
colony, yeah, being deep in the burrow.
It's
think-
literally playing Fallout Bunker on your phone. That's what
Quite
it is.
literally,
You're
except
building the bunker,
IRL.
but yeah, it's the bunker genre of video games in real life, and you can play it right now if you just decide to be a queen ant. Everybody, consider
Yes.
asking Elon Musk for that type of brain neural network installment. Just move your consciousness to a queen ant, and then boom.
It's true.
It's true. It's simply true. And yeah, no, could you imagine everyone's just feeding you food? That'd be pretty awesome. And
That would
like,
be pretty
you
crazy.
just get to chill out and send your drones into war. For no particular reason, ants are just incredibly war-esque. Humans are not the
Yes.
only ones.
No. Like, you see, bees are my favorite. But I want bees that live underground, you see.
Well, there are bees and wasps that live underground. They make nests. I've stepped on one before. It hurts very bad. They sting you.
There's bees that live underground?
There's wasps or hornets that live underground. Like, they make a nest just below the surface. And you can step on them. I've done it before.
Damn, that's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. Hornets are mean.
Damn.
Not nice. But yeah,
I gotta research some more bees and or hornets that create things underground.
True.
Like termites. Termites are pretty crazy. I like some termites, but they
Termites, they're pretty wild. Could you imagine being a
yeah,
termite
termites.
queen, just sending all of your troops out to eat an entire
Well,
log?
termites have kings.
They
Interestingly,
have kings.
They have kings.
They have kings.
Yes, they do.
Base termites? I think I might need to be a termite. I might have been
No,
a termite
literally,
all along.
termites are pretty. Like out of ants versus termites, I think I do like termites more.
They are more interesting.
Also because
They're
they
very
build
intriguing.
like towers.
Yeah, straight
So it's
up. Like
pretty-
they carve into
They
a
straight
log. They're
carve,
not just
yeah.
like digging
They don't
tunnels.
just
Like
they
they
don't just dig,
majestically.
they create.
Yeah, they
They're like
create, bro.
artists.
It's like art. Literally Squidwarding it up.
Literally.
Yeah, no, termites are cool. They have kings? I did not know that.
Yeah, they got kings. It's
And
kinda
there's
crazy.
probably way more. I wonder if there's more termites than there are ants.
I don't know.
I'm
The
gonna look up.
population of
There
termite
are
to ant-
average amounts of each of them. Let me look it up. Let's check out the ant
I know
world
that
population.
the amount
There
of
is
ants that
20
there are is kinda
quadrillion
crazy.
ants on average. A very varied average, but there's 20 quadrillion ants.
Quadrillion?
Quadrillion.
Damn.
Brother. They be sexing it up, except they don't actually have sex.
Good thing ants aren't like human-sized, cause goddamn.
Yeah, they would easily overpopulate the planet more than we can.
We'd have an issue. We'd have a couple problems.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Now, what about the termites?
The termites? I'm interested to see how many termites.
I
there are.
need to see how many termites there are. There's not nearly as much research in this,
No.
and I'm
I
getting
thought
worried.
about owning
I need to
some
know.
termites, honestly, personally.
There's an approximately 1-to-1 for what? Where's the 1-to-1? Where did it say that?
1-to-1 of what?
1-to-1 to what? What is it talking about? Where's the 1-to-1? What are we comparing to? 1-to-1 ratio of human per termite? I doubt that. I feel like
it'd be a lot more.
I feel like there'd be more of them.
There is definitely more termites than there are humans.
Right?
No, like that's probably an undeniable fact. Let me just search this up then.
Everybody, a surprise guest also returning. Bipolar Sandwich, back from the dead after what happened
he have
last time,
medication?
in which nothing actually happened. Yeah, he's back. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to the ShowerThots podcast. Mini episode with surprise second guest. Oh my goodness. First podcast episode ever with more than two people. We're really working it up here, guys. This is getting intense.
All right. This might not be the most reputable source. I'm sorry for ignoring your intro, but this is a lot more important.
No, it's fine. It's meant to be.
Okay. For every person on the planet, there are 1,000 pounds of termites.
Oh,
Not 1,000 termites.
pounds.
1,000 pounds.
Okay,
How much does
Now-
a termite weigh?
here's the thing. There are 20 quadrillion ants on the planet on average. So which one is more? How much is 1,000 pounds of termites?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta know, which team are we rooting for more? Are we rooting for the ants or the termites?
Like 20 quadrillion is a unimaginable number. Human brains can't even comprehend a million or a billion or a million to a billion. So quadrillion, 20 of them.
That's pretty crazy.
Termite weigh,
Why is that their average? Who measured that? How did they obtain 1,000 pounds worth of termites and then was able to weigh it to get to the average human? Like what?
Okay, let's see. The average body weight for a termite
My mind
is
blown.
between 0.9 milligrams to 0.21. Sorry,
Dang, that's a hefty guy.
2.1.
Okay.
Okay, so grams to pounds.
This is one of those junior high math questions.
It is. It really is.
So let's say 2.1. My two keys doesn't want to work today. 2.1 is 0.00465 pounds.
Yes, going from a pound to a gram and vice versa is quite the change, quite the difference.
Right. Which means that, okay,
You know what? While you
1,000
do your math,
pound.
I will return. I will let you math it up, and I will let the two of you chat it up. I will return shortly. I will return.
Alright, 1,000
Leaving
divided
the
by.
episode. In the midst of the episode. I'm crazy.
1,000 divided by this number.
We should
'Cause,
start yelling slurs.
2. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So basically. Okay, no, it's not that bad. Never mind. It's slightly worse, but not that bad. Per person, there is 214,972 termites, and then multiply that by what, 8 billion?
Yep. 8 billion.
Okay. I don't think I don't think I'd get a number using Google's.
Beautiful calculator.
Yeah. How many sets of zero is in a billion? That's a million. No, that's 1,000. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, only 4 million something. That doesn't
Damn.
seem right. Yeah, only 4,651,754. No, that doesn't. Yeah, that
doesn't
does
sound
not
right.
sound right. Well, I mean, yeah, decimal times. Wait, no. What did I do? Oh, I multiplied the wrong number. That's why. Well, let's try multiplying the right number. Oh, yeah, 2.15 times 10 to the 14. I don't know what number that is.
I'd imagine it's somewhere close to the ants.
Yeah. But you said there was like the number for the ants was starting with the 4?
It was
Was that-
something like quintillion or something like that.
4 quintillion?
Yeah, that sounds close.
Yeah, then I think it'd be ants, because let's just say this is quintillion. This would only be 2 quintillion. How many sets of zero does a quintillion have? Oh my god. No,
I had no idea.
I just woke up, man. This is too much math for me.
This is too much math for me in general.
Oh god. Dude, I'm pretty sure I bombed a linear algebra test today. I'm hoping for a D.
Damn.
But you know, speaking of numbers of, I guess, which has more, which would win, what are your thoughts on the one of each Pokemon versus a billion lions?
The Pokemon, my guy.
Thank you.
Not even a competition. Pokemon have like actual gods.
I guess
Why?
just what confuses me is because I've seen this question resurface. Are the people voting a billion lions either just completely clueless on Pokemon, or like is that clearly a joke? Because basically what you can boil down the question to is who would win in a fight, a billion lions or the Christian god?
Basically, yeah.
And that's just Arceus.
Yeah. Like Pokemon can just some of them are just, actually God.
It's crazy.
So I
Absolutely
don't know. Maybe it's I would imagine the people who don't pick Pokemon just don't know Pokemon is my assumption.
Or just trolling. Like
Or just trolling.
'Cause
Because
you
there's
think-
no shot, right?
Right. Because, like, if you don't know... I guess they're just, like, assuming a bunch of Pikachus.
Yeah, like if you assume that a bunch of rats versus lions, you're gonna go, oh, they're the lions, but
But to be
That
fair,
is-
let's say instead of, like, one of every Pokemon, like, there's a slightly... Let's just say there's 1,000 Pokemon. I think 1,000 Pikachu would beat a billion lions.
Yeah, Pikachu does have the ability to just,
Generate
send
lightning,
lightning down from the sky. So,
like, it's crazy that even some bug types feel like they will just sweep a bunch of maybe not a billion lions, but would just take out a
but a
lot of
billion
lions.
bug types versus a billion lions?
Oh no, that's easy. Yo,
Right.
a billion. Okay, how about a billion Metapod versus a billion lions?
Wow. Now the lions have a little bit of a chance.
Or maybe like a billion Weedles, because they have poison point. I think they would probably poison a few of them. Have you I don't know how much you know about competitive Pokemon, but there was a famous competitive Pokemon player named Wolfie VGC who mathematically proved it using the in-game functions, and basically he modeled the lions after Pyroar, which is basically just a normal lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it would take one surf from Kyogre with like maybe a few helping hands from
Yeah.
chant season stuff. It's crazy.
I'd imagine.
The destructive force of Pokemon are insane.
Mhm.
Like, have you read some of these Pokédex entries?
I've read a couple, but
Apologies,
the-
gentlemen. I finally returned.
Welcome back.
What was the conclusion?
Probably ants.
Probably
the ants probably have more.
Yeah, if we're assuming we didn't feel like searching up how many zeros are in quintillion, we found out that the termites was like well, I'm rounding this down, 2 times 10 to the 14, and we're assuming if that's quintillion, then the ants still win because it was like 4 quintillion.
I think Quinn might actually come after Quad. You might want to look that up.
Well, I mean, but how many zeros in quintillion? Yeah, quintillion has 18 zeros,
Well, Quad.
opposed to the 14 in
Huh.
whatever.
So I guess termites win.
No.
Oh.
Ants win.
Okay. That makes sense.
Did I say quad somewhere? Dude, I'm tired.
Yes.
But then we were talking about, just the whole Pokemon versus Lions debate, and then just
Oh,
thinking about
that.
which like even just 1,000 Pikachu could probably beat a billion lions.
Yeah, no, I don't know why anybody argues that the Lions would win.
Right.
I don't care that the Pokemon have, like, power points or
Oh.
whatever and they get tired. They can literally, like... There are Pokemon that can summon black holes and volcanoes with one attack.
Oh yeah, what I was saying was that for Arceus alone, the question just becomes who wins, a billion lions or the Christian god? Because that's basically what Arceus is.
Yeah, Arceus is easily winning. But, like, even... Like, I get that a billion is a really big number, and if you're talking about a single Pokemon like one Charizard, he would
One
probably
Charizard's
eventually
pretty
get tired, and he would probably eventually lose, because a billion is a massive number, but... A billion lions are not destroying a volcano, I'm sorry.
Right.
Or a black hole. And, like, literally just any ghost Pokemon.
Oh yeah, good point. But Wolfie VGC, famous Pokemon competitive player, mathematically did it by modeling the lions after a Pokemon that is just straight up a lion, but given fire type, named Pyroar.
Okay.
And it would take one surf from Kyogre with a few boosted helping hands from some random Pokemon to
Dang.
be just one shot.
Wild.
But then I brought up Pokédex entries because they don't make any sense whatsoever.
Nope.
I mean, some of them are fine, but others are like, the world should not exist.
Straight up.
Was it Gardevoir would sometimes just randomly decide to make black holes. Slugma, I think? Or...
Yeah, no, Slugma, keep that bad boy inside his Pokeball for a few hours and then release him.
Yeah, no, it's it's either Slugmore or Mad Cargo is just harder
It's one
than
of
the
the two.
sun.
Yeah.
And it's not like all of them combined, it's just one that's harder than the sun. Yeah, there's one Pokemon that if it senses intense emotions nearby, it just murders it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so that's why I'm like, I don't think we can really trust the Pokédex, because people will cite the Pokédex as, oh, this Pokemon would beat this Pokemon in real life, but like, dude, the Pokédex was true. Either physics works wildly different in our universe than theirs,
To be
or
fair, they do have a lot of fictional things in their universe, like half of the tax being able to do things that would 100% not be possible in the
yeah,
show.
like some meteors and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. How would
There's some
summoning work? That's some magic right there.
there's some not even Pokemon. There are some people in the universe who just have psychic abilities.
Hmm.
It's weird. I mean, all they really seem to do with said psychic abilities in game is just make their Pokeballs fly
Yeah.
around them, but otherwise.
Weird. But yeah, I guess we might as well ask you, Polar, since you dropped on in. You had any shower thoughts since last episode?
I don't want to get up in the mornings, man. That's my shower thought.
You don't want to get up. That's fair enough. The struggle. The morning
Yeah,
struggle.
when did we film that episode? Like Sunday?
Yeah. If I'm being entirely honest, it hasn't even released yet.
My man, that is 2 episodes. I mean, not 2 episodes, 2 days ago, and I don't think I was conscious for most of Monday.
Fair enough. I can certainly say about the not wanting to get up. Every single morning is a struggle. I actually woke up like almost an entire hour late, and then I somehow still managed to get on a bus in time. And I made it to work on time. It was a miracle.
Wow, buses near me are not that
It's because my current site is
reliable.
15 minutes away.
Like
And
my school's
when I woke up, I had to be at the bus stop in 7 minutes, and I had a few minutes to spare. I speed ran getting ready in the morning.
no, I mean the bus schedule is just extremely inconsistent.
Yeah, they're not
One
great.
time, like I showed up on time, like I was there waiting for the bus, and the bus just skipped me. This just drove by me. It didn't stop where it usually stopped. They just said screw you.
Dang. Yeah, that's rough.
So, while I want to take the bus more where I live, it is just not very viable.
Yeah. Not great.
Okay, wait, I just saw. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen both Regular Show and Invincible?
Yes.
I just saw a very
Have you, Tard?
interesting video on YouTube recommended to me called "Could the Regular Show gang crew actually defeat Omni-Man?"
I keep seeing that, and at this point I'm starting to wonder if I should watch it.
I'm curious.
I am curious too. I think the answer is gonna turn out to be yes somehow.
Oh yeah, probably.
But yeah,
I mean, Pops alone probably.
oh,
could.
Pops, bro, easily solos the Invincible universe. Uncle Grandpa, though. I don't know if there's a single fictional character that tops up Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, there is.
Who would it be?
Okay, I think Yogiri Takato.
What do they do?
He just instantly kills anything, and he is basically the personification of the concept of the end, given human form.
Right.
So like how a book ends, he is that end.
Hmm.
How someone's lifespan ends, he is the end. How the universe will eventually collapse in on itself, he is that end.
You know what? I actually have a in real life what would the word be? Example that proves Uncle Grandpa would in fact not die to that.
Oh,
His entire universe, his show was deleted from existence. You cannot watch it anymore. He was removed from existence. And Uncle Grandpa still exists, persisting in an episode of Steven Universe. He quite literally escaped his own universe's deletion. That's a real-life
Yep.
comparison of his power, And secondly, I understand
again-
the character you're mentioning is a human personification of the end of all. But have you ever seen those memes where it's like Uncle Grandpa gets hit with literally anything, he dies, and then 2 seconds later, he walks just in frame of, the viewing, he's like, wow, glad I'm not that guy. He'd just do that.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work.
But
Because
why
there would be
not?
nothing to walk in front of to make that joke. There would be nothing left.
I'm pretty sure there are multiple instances where Uncle Grandpa was outside of existence. Have you seen the show?
No. but
Okay,
I'm pretty
that's
sure
why
this
you're
guy
saying this, and I
can-
don't blame you. If you haven't seen the show, I can understand why
If
you're
you,
like, oh,
but
he just
you
has
haven't
like
read
magical
this
powers.
manga last seen the show, and I
That's
understand
fair.
why you would think that it would work.
Fair enough.
His
They are two
whole
separate
thing-
universes.
Like his whole thing is that like it is unstoppable. It is
It is
like
inevitable.
it's not right because theoretically, let's say Uncle Grandpa ceases to exist once humanity is wiped out and no one is around.
to
to-
perceive his existence.
Right.
Okay.
That is the end. If anything has a beginning, it has an end,
Right.
or can have an end. And again, this guy isn't a person. He is just the end.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, it's a personification, so it's not a person with powers.
Right.
It would
I mean,
be finally a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
yeah, it's kind of wild what this guy does, because at first you think it's just like instant death. He just kills people instantly.
No,
But then
he ends
he
it.
realizes that he can like kill gravity if he wants to. He can kill time. He can kill aging. He can kill. He's killed inanimate objects. He can kill like certain body parts, and no matter how much you try to like heal or replace the body part, it will never work. So if he kills your sight, he's just killing the concept of you ever being able to see again.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. So the show is just kind of a, wacky antics of everyone around him trying to find ways to kill him.
Okay.
And it just kind of doesn't work, especially since it kind of just... his ability can work on autopilot if he wants it to.
Right.
And they start using that against him. They're like, okay, well, we realize if he senses killing intent, he will kill you. He doesn't even need to sense killing intent. He can just destroy the entire universe, everything outside. There's multiple universes in the show, all of them at once. The universe holding all said universes in it. And
That's just how it be.
it's just how it be. And it's
What about,
honestly kind of...
Oh, yeah? Go on.
It's confusing because what happens if he dies? What happens if the concept of the end dies? Does he bring everything with him? Or
Probably.
does then nothing ever end?
That's a good question. I'm sure the show would probably answer it eventually.
Probably not. It's very low quality, so it is
Oh.
just a glorified 12-episode glorified commercial for the light novel.
What about you, Tarek? You got any characters of similar-esque interest that could join this battle?
No, I'm not really aware of any kind of. Not at this moment. While my brain is blank.
Dang.
Just say Superman, because he has survived, like, getting erased out of a story.
Deadpool
I
would be
guess you could
interesting.
also say
Like,
there's,
here, I guess a better
there's-
way to explain it, Polar, so you understand, like, what type of character Uncle Grandpa is. It's like... Have you ever read the Marvel comics? Or, like, seen some of them?
Yeah.
You know Deadpool, right? And, like, how he's
Yeah.
literally hopped over pages to a panel where he killed an immortal god or something for some weird example?
Yeah, fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
This character would still kill him. As long as it is in it, as long as
As
it's
it's-
been created, he can destroy it.
Right. What if I brought up SCP for a second?
Ooh, maybe.
Because SCP in itself actually goes into huge depth of meta and multiple story layers. And beings that work with that essentially.
Well, I guess the thing is about that, and I guess this also still kind of works with Uncle Grandpa, is that there's probably an SCP that, like, in its classification, immune to all powers that would
Well,
get rid of it,
like yes
right?
and no, but that's not
But
exactly what I'm trying to say. I was going to
oh,
describe
okay.
a certain sort of concept that is used every once in a while, where if a being reaches a certain point of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's quite the complicated thing, but basically something becomes so unbelievably powerful it rises above its own narrative level. As in it, I was writing a book and the character in the book became so powerful it came to the real world essentially. Or it could go into a narrative within
Oh,
its own narrative, like narrative levels. Even
was
though
it
it's fictional,
created?
like all of everything we're talking about is fictional, of course,
Obviously,
but I
right.
think within, and you know, it's not canon, so your character could very well easily defeat Deadpool, Uncle Grandpa, any of those type of fourth wall breaking characters, but let's say hypothetically one of them had the ability to, within the lore I suppose, come into the real world. If their narratives ended up meeting, if Uncle Grandpa left it, he jumped out of it and just jokingly rips the book in half and throws it in a paper shredder, he wins. But I'm
Not
not gonna say Uncle Grandpa can
necessarily,
do that.
because let's say he can, he would have to basically every single light novel and manga volume throw into the shredder, and then as
Well,
well
yes, fair enough.
throw the internet into a shredder.
Yeah,
And if he even attempts that, because how OP and BS this Yogiri is, he would know that something's going wrong and kill Uncle Grandpa.
fair. And I
Because
mean, like,
again,
yeah, if we're gonna say like, if that character, whether it's said or not, let's just say he
right,
had the ability to narrative hop, yeah, he wins. Because that's just what Uncle Grandpa is. He's just like top to near top fourth wall breaker. That's the reason he was so powerful. And before you gave your full explanation of your character, I was thinking, if they're not something of this type of level, they're not really doing anything. But you've given a pretty good argument, and I would be willing to rest my foot down and say yes,
right.
Uncle Grandpa has one fatal defeater.
See, the crazy thing about the person I'm talking about is we still don't even know the extent of their powers.
Exactly, that's why I was saying if they can narrative hop, yeah, game over.
Right. It's again the whole thing is if it exists in the first place, if it was created it by any means, like by like someone thought of it or someone built it or just spawned into existence, he can kill it.
Hmm.
It's not limited to people or physical objects. It is literal. He can kill literal concepts
Yeah,
or rules of the universe.
that would make a good SCP. Not necessarily like unbelievably powerful, but something that could get rid of concepts. The reason I say that is probably because I'm remembering something that has somewhat mentioned something like that. I have no idea. But I will present to you my own shower thought of the day for the
Very
both of you.
nice.
So, get ready for this one. It's a little quirky. You might have heard of it before. Have you ever heard of the fact that there could be a possibility that people see different colors as the same colors? Like, for an example, I
Yeah,
will use two existing
yeah,
colors. My blue is your red, etc.
yeah. I've heard that.
It does sound
Uh,
weird, and it does sound like, well, like one way I've thought of it is like, well, if everyone just sees a random assortment of colors, and we just, since we live in the same world, we just point at that thing. It's like, yeah, that color that I've seen my whole life is yellow, and it's your yellow too. If it's just random colors, well, then wouldn't we mix up certain types of things like shades and like color mixing and color theory, not
exactly.
emotions, but like
That's what I was
those types
thinking.
of
Color
standpoints.
theory would feel weird
Yeah, like warm
because
colors and cold colors. How would that work?
right.
The
How
only real way I've thought about it is, okay, so we do see different colors, and they just abide by those universal laws, and then it would be possible. But it's just a funny hypothetical with literally no way of proving it.
I shall prove it instantly by saying it's stupid.
Yeah.
So
What do you think, Tark? You ever heard of it before?
I've heard of it, and I know of the way in which it's disproven that we think that people see different colors is by the actual rays things emit.
Oh,
True. I didn't even think
The
about the literal
actual
sounds.
rays,
Yeah,
like
wait,
light
yeah, that's a
rays
good
that
point.
bounce off of things, disproves the entire concept that we see different colors. It's just impossible.
Crazy.
Every species has a different range of colors they see.
Right,
But
that's
But there are colors that exist, and those are the ones they miss.
like a mantis shrimp, for example, sees colors we don't even have the concept of. We can't see those
Yeah,
colors.
they have
but
like
yeah,
I think they have 12 primary colors.
yeah, but within our species, we all see the same colors.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I found out that made me so sad about the mantis shrimp?
What?
They only have 3 cones, which, long story short, they only can see like 90 colors. Even having 12 primaries, they can only see like 90. They don't have the millions of shades we do.
They're already too overpowered. They need to be nerfed.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
they're already kind of
But bro,
crazy.
could you imagine 12 primary colors? I gotta know what Gromble looks like. Are you kidding me?
Nah, Parkukul? That color goes hard.
I feel like I feel like a Strenipple could go hard, but that's just me.
No, I kind of see it. I maybe not go hard, but it is very underrated shade. Underrated primary color. I mean, sorry.
Mhm. What do you think, Tarek?
Yeah, I agree.
Incredible.
Have you guys heard of Rocco or Roscoe's Basilisk? Which is it? Roscoe's.
Rocco's Modern Life.
No, it's Rocco's Basilisk. Have you guys heard of it?
Nope.
Dark.
Roscoe's?
It's Rocco.
No, I don't think I have. No.
Alright, so let me see if I can find a very just streamlined way of explaining it, because I always suck at explaining it.
Nice.
It's a thought experiment. Okay, let's see. Basically, I don't know. Comments can call me out on this,
Never
but
gonna happen.
oh wait, no. Explain it like I'm 5. Godsend. Wow, this is very not explain it like I'm 5. Okay. If we build a super AI that takes over the world, it might ask, "Did you help make me?"
I know this one.
If you answer yes, basically the AI would be fine with it, fine with your existence. But if you didn't help make it, even if you were like a child when you heard of it when it was made, or let's say, I don't know, you're a brain dead quadruple amputee, but you heard of it before it came into existence and didn't help make it,
Yeah.
then it would just make your life hell, because
It would
it's
put you
the
in a
whole thing.
simulation, right?
It would make your life hell and make you suffer, because the whole point of Rocco's Basilisk is that it's an AI that's supposed to like only benefit humanity. So like, what if it thinks that anything who doesn't help make it is against the betterment of humanity?
Yeah, no, I've heard about that one. It's, if I'm correct, it's not like an actual cognito hazard. You're not gonna die thinking about it, but I have heard it causes some people to get very like, it puts them in a spiral essentially.
Right.
But yeah, you know, if a supercomputer is made and you didn't help it, so basically what it's implying is, even though this is a concept, should you be working towards to try and help this thing be made, so you are not one of those people who heard of it and did not help it and get tortured?
Right.
Or are you just not going to do anything, even though you know, because it's never going to happen, it's dumb. But what if it did?
But if it did, that would just be, I think, just the fact that the AI would do that. Like, it's supposed to be a smart AI, so it's like, I think it should be able to understand that, hey, not every single goddamn fetus on Earth is helping me being made, you know?
Well, there's an AI that will betterment humanity. It doesn't necessarily mean it's conscious or sentient.
Well, it doesn't need
If
to be
it was,
conscious or
though,
sentient. You can
like, if
ask
it had
ChatGPT
emotion.
that, and it'd be like, yeah, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, but Chat GPT is
GP.
a
GP. It's P, not
G.
B.
Yeah, I know. I'm just lisping or whatever the word is, murmuring. I don't know. It's fed information, and it is biased. It is fed
Fair.
biased information, and they
Okay,
don't
but you
want
know
it
what I mean.
appearing as bad. But I do get what you're saying. But I guess let's split it in the middle. It's either sentient or has some form of, you know, recognition of good and bad somehow. If it's able to recognize that, then it's probably not going to happen. But if it is just a machine with a set of rules and they don't fill in every single gap
Yeah,
to
but that
stop these types
also
of things
breaks
from
the
happening.
first rule. That
Yeah,
breaks
but
like the
the
three
three
primary
rules
things
of
of
robotics
robotics.
aren't real, and I almost guarantee when these machines are made, those aren't even going to get added. I
Probably
almost
not.
guarantee it's not going to happen. Or if
Yeah,
it
of
is, it's
course.
going to be
Dude,
so unbelievably easily bypassable.
nah, man, we're making murder robots. Of course, it's not gonna work. We're gonna make robots have AI fight our battles for you.
Did you know
For
there's
us,
AI drones that can kill people?
probably.
But like there's a military. I saw a video for a military drone. It literally uses AI to track down a specific person, and it flies at them incredibly hit quickly, and upon coming in contact with their head, it basically launches a projectile into their skull, melting, like like shredding their brain, and they die.
Crazy.
The guy demonstrated it by throwing it into a room with live people, and it looked at him and the test dummy, and it recognized that was its target, and it went to the target, and it actually shot a bullet into its head. Like, not a bullet, like, with travel distance. Like, it just, once the drone comes in contact with the body, it releases a pin or whatever, and it just... It's sort of like those machines used to kill cows. Like,
I
the thing
don't
that
know about
hits them
those.
in the head. It's sort of like a gun.
The air gun?
Yeah, not air, though. They used
But
to
it
have...
doesn't shoot air. Yeah, I know what you're describing.
Yeah, Tarek knows. It's... Basically, they can kill cows instantaneously with a gun that has like a rod in it, and it's propelled with air insanely fast, and it just immediately goes through their skull and then retracts, and then the cow's dead. It's like, it's supposed to be humane or whatever. But
It's a mantis shrimp.
yeah, it's a mantis shrimp drone that can detect people like via facial recognition, and those are looking to be put on the market for military. Like
Yeah, they're really
it's
cool.
not fiction. It exists.
No, yeah, and the guy, it's like handheld. You throw it, and then it
You
turns
saw the
on and
video,
it's
yeah,
there.
yeah. He throws it up
Oh,
in
of
the
course
air
I
with
did.
his hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
How big is the rod?
Oh, it's just a
The
tiny
drone?
bullet, but it went through the dummy like with ease. It went through its head with ease. Like that's the point of
It's
it.
like
It's
a 9
supposed to be.
millimeter, I believe.
Yeah,
Something like
it
that.
just it doesn't
I feel-
shoot out of it like an actual like barrel and gun. It's just enough force to go through the skull and into the brain. It's not going to ricochet everywhere. Not that that would
mean-
matter. It just didn't end up
but-
on the stage.
I just feel like I don't know that it can be easily guarded against,
I mean,
like shooting it down.
You could, but
Like,
it's
it's
a
a
really
it's a
fast,
very
really
small
small
drone.
drone. It's literally like a handheld drone you can buy from Walmart for $60. It's that size.
Anyone have a video I can check? What? AI
Type in
murder?
murder drone demonstration, maybe. But yeah, while you're doing that, I'm going to present us the question of the day. What is your guys' favorite
Autonomous
soup?
killer drones?
Probably. But yeah, what's your guys' favorite soup?
Clam chowder probably.
Interesting. What about you, Tark?
Oh,
My
yo, that's
favorite
tiny.
soup? Oh,
Yeah. I know. It's a tough one for me too.
probably goulash.
Ooh,
If you,
you
count
just
that as
made
a
me.
soup.
Yeah, no, you just made me remember all of the other variants of soup other than thin and thick.
Yeah, because goulash is more like a stew, but I'm
Oh
gonna count
man,
the
I'm
stew
remembering
as a
so many
soup.
soups. I just gotta start listing them off, and then I'll figure out which one I like the most. There's French onion soup, almost any type of cream of soup, like cream of broccoli. There's borscht. Oh my goodness, borscht. There's like just a classic vegetable soup, especially when it's homemade. Oh man, with some chicken broth, so good. What else is there? Chili, if you would consider chili a soup. I think that might be my favorites. And then it basically boils down to Ooh. For an actual soup, despite how weird it is because it has added like a literal layer of bread on it, my favorite soup is French onion soup. Oh shoot, I forgot borscht is just an actual soup. Okay, weird soup would be French onion, soup would be borscht, and then unconventional, as in, you know, it's not really soup. It's hardly even a stew, but chili. I love chili so much. It's really hard to have a top one, but if I had to eat one every day of my life, it'd probably be borscht. It's just beet soup, but it's so good.
Sorry, okay, wait, I need to send... I'm gonna send this video in general, and please tell me if this is the right video you guys are talking about.
Tark, you're gonna have to check this for us.
Alright, let me take a gander.
Man, I love cookies. Guess who screwed up the fun fact thing again? I told you guys about my color theory thing, and I said it was a fact, didn't I?
The, what, color theory? That
Yeah, I think this is.
That we all
Yeah,
see
it is.
different colors or whatever.
There
I
it
think
is,
I called that a
the
fun
little
fact by
killer drone
accident.
guy.
Well, I mean, it's like a fun hypothetical fact.
Yeah. It was just sort of like the shower thought that I had, but I do have a fun fact.
Yeah, sorry to ruin your day. That isn't real.
What isn't?
It's part of a short film called ShowerThots.
Really? Okay, well, I'm actually very good. Because I saw it on some stupid thing that was portraying it as real, and I was like, oh. Although, unfortunately, I would say it's not that far from the truth, except for the size. It'd probably be bigger and slower because of the size.
I mean, we already kind of have these drones, except they explode.
Yeah, no, so we do have them. They just don't shoot the bullet. They just straight up explode, which I would argue is considerably more dangerous.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know if they have the facial recognition, or they didn't at the time that I knew of their existence.
they're probably man-piloted.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
they're
do you-
working on
the
the AI,
drones
though.
are-
They're
the
definitely
drones are
working on it.
piloted by people.
Still scary, but...
Oh, really scary. Just
Oh,
not
terrifying.
what we were describing, of course. That clip is
Yeah.
probably from a movie.
Well, yeah, I was wondering about it, so I was like, this seems way too crazy, and I feel like I would have heard about this more.
Yeah,
real, so
yeah,
I went
did
through the
only
comments.
See the one thing.
I went through the comments, and someone's like, yeah, this is from a 7-minute short film called ShowerThots, trying to warn people about what could happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far off either. Now, let's get fun, and I'm going to present my fun fact to you two.
Ooh, the actual fun fact?
Yeah, the actual fun fact this time. Because I do this every
Sweet.
episode somehow. I to say it at the wrong time. But as of 2024, did you know that there are, as of now, it was not prior, but it is now, more men than there are women in the world?
For the first time in forever?
Pretty much for the first time in forever, there's more men than women. How does that make
That's
you
crazy.
feel? Like a king termite?
I wish. I gotta be a bug, my guy. I got that primal instinct to be a bug.
Actually, damn, I don't know if I should say this or not.
Buddy, the
Go
amount
ahead.
of things that have been said on this channel already.
As of 2021, there were about 44 million more males than females.
Ah, so this has been going on for a while. 2020
Yeah.
is what? 2020 is our year,
I
boys.
said 2022.
Whatever. Same thing.
So, damn. You got
2
another
years.
fun fact? That's right.
No, that was my fun fact.
Did you know ducks would have a habit of raping ducks to death for how violent and aggressive they are during sex?
I was aware.
Fun fact: you could replace like almost any animal instead of duck. Almost like so many animals do that. There's hamsters, there's
Dolphin.
rabbits, dolphins.
Dolphins are. Something I
Brother,
learned is that
dolphins are insane.
the more intelligence an animal has, the more evil it is.
Except for hamsters. Although, that's when it's arguable, though, because, like, there's certain animals that'll eat their children, but it's, like, for this reason or that reason. And
Oh, no,
even if
that's
it's for
fine.
a sexual reason,
White
it's... Hamsters and
sorry, hold
rabbits
on,
do
wait
that.
a minute.
Hamsters
You're
and
gonna
rabbits
have to,
do
you're gonna
that.
have to roll that one back.
Hamsters and
Pause.
rabbits, the male ones will kill the young so they can have more sex. Because then the woman's
Oh
like, well,
no,
we need
no,
babies.
dude, that is so common. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
even
what I'm saying.
talking
That's what
about.
I'm saying. Yeah, no, like with lower intelligent animals, that's normal. That's just them being horny. That's them doing their thing. When a dolphin does it, that's a different
No,
story.
that's just
He knows
that's
what
just
he's doing.
Yeah, that's malicious intent.
They
Like,
know.
Like a gang of orcas just constantly slapping up a shark into the air for it to land back down.
Yeah,
They
they
already
do
know
that
it's
to kill
paralyzed.
their prey, but they also just do it for fun. Unless I'm wrong about
Exactly.
the first part. They do it for
No,
fun.
no, it's both. They do it for prey, but then they just keep going. It's like, chill. But like that's just common behavior for orcas. Like casually killing people and then just like
Throwing their
torturing
bodies.
them. That's not a common thing for humans. Yes, it happens,
Well,
but that's
like,
not like.
But we're the most intelligent
common.
thing in the world, and we still do it. But then when we see it with incredibly intelligent animals, and they're doing it too, it's like, huh, intelligence is interesting. The power of free
Yep.
will.
No, but again, what I'm saying is, orcas will just do that because they find that funny, and that a lot and most orcas would probably do that.
Yeah.
Most humans would not do that.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We
Okay.
may
Yeah.
have the
You mean by
intrusive
majority?
thought
Yeah.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah, by majority.
I guess that's the difference between us and marine animals. We try to stop our intrusive thoughts. They probably don't really care because they probably lack at least. Well, they have remorse, but I feel like they lack the actual moral compass in the same way we have it. By
Right,
a little
like,
bit, like a little bit. Like they're still raping and they're still mauling and for fun, but still.
Yeah, but most people have a moral compass,
Mhm,
even
that's what
though
I'm
like
saying.
it can be different from another person's moral compass. A lot of people, majority of people, still have morals.
I would eat 1,000 pounds of termites right now.
Let me tell you, you give me some dried salted termites, they're going down the hatch.
Brother, don't
Yo,
tempt me.
let
I will
me-
bring those to the function.
Let me
Let me
like
get me-
barbecue
get-
them and coat them in barbecue sauce. Oh, good. All right, I'm
I'm
down.
bringing a bowl
Yeah.
of bugs, Tark, to the meetup.
You put enough seasoning on those bugs, and I'll eat them.
Yo, okay. Sorry, we were talking about food, and just made me think of a video I watched.
Yeah.
3 adult men went up against a Japanese woman, and who can eat the most sushi in
That's
40
their
minutes.
first mistake. Their first mistake.
So between the 3 men, they got to 72 plates of sushi, which is like
That's a lot of
70,
sushi.
and on each plate there's 2 slices, so that's 72 times 2, so 144 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The girl by herself hit 80 pieces of sushi. 80, sorry, not 80 pieces, 80 plates of sushi in that 40 minutes. And during that 40 minutes, she was getting ice cream, she was getting soup, she was getting mangoes
What?
to go on top of it. And the guys are looking dead, like fighting for their lives every time every time they take a bite. They're constantly going on how they feel like they're gonna barf. The camera cuts to her. She is in her own world, just like vibing to music in her head, like nothing has changed from her first plate.
She's just eating. The only thing that stopped her
just-
from going up was
She's
just
just
the
living her best
physical
life.
restraint of not being able to eat it quick enough. She was not full. She was only physically restrained by time and physical movement.
No, at the end, she's like, "Yeah, I'm only 80% full."
Brother, she doesn't have other organs. It is just stomach. It's probably only like 2 inches of intestine. It's just stomach.
Let me see if I can find the video. I'll send it in general if you guys ever want to check it out. But it is just.
I've seen
wild
stuff like
ride.
that before. It's like I saw something similar where it was like, I think a guy went to a restaurant where it's like, eat everything on your plates within this amount of time and you get it like half off or something. Everybody there, or maybe it had no challenge at all. It was just trying to keep up with the moving plates or whatever. And like everyone at the restaurant, it's normal. But this guy comes in and he's just all over the place. Can't even eat or anything. Like I think the people don't even take the plates off. They eat them as they're coming by. And this guy was just losing it.
Oh no, her strat was just to like get a bunch of plates at once and
Mhm.
then start eating.
Yeah.
But no, it was crazy because she was even going for like the fattier ones, the ones that would fill you up, more oily ones too.
That's
It was insane.
man.
But if you guys ever want to check it out, it's from chat.
Incredible. So, with that actually fun fact, thank you. You kind of saved me there, because you destroyed
problem.
mine. Man, you did that last time. I think both of you have slightly attacked
Yeah,
my
you're
little...
picking your fun facts are either just fun and not facts, or facts
Just-
but not fun.
Well, it's just
Well,
words.
or like their facts, just outdated or inaccurate by one Google search.
Oh,
It's
God.
not fair. You don't get it. I'm pulling out of my brain. I'm not researching this. I'm pulling from what I remember
Maybe
from
your fun
70
facts
years
should be
ago.
researched
Yeah.
on the facts
Well,
on the basis that
I'm gonna
they're facts.
research why you disappeared at 6
No,
p.m. tomorrow.
Literally, just
Damn.
before you record your fun fact, put it in a Google search bar.
No.
That's
Not
why I'm
gonna
like,
happen.
I don't know if I want to. Like, should I say something? Should I just?
Okay, well, since there's two of you here today, unexpectedly, and such, am I dying? Anyways, I'm gonna ask both of you this question, even though you've already answered it. If you could add one item to a brand new bathroom and/or shower, what would it be? What would you like to add? It doesn't have to be fantastical. This is a quote-unquote mini episode that's an hour long. But there's two
Right.
of you, and I'm going to be adding both of your things. So maybe think on the, not physically smaller scale, but think on the smaller scale. Because I will be, you both get a second edition. What would you like
I'm
to
adding.
add?
Okay, simple. Adding a TV that can play any show you want.
Inside the shower or the bathroom?
It can move.
Okay,
Like
I like that.
there's a sliding. Like you can slide out of the shower along the wall into the bathroom if you want. How about that?
In your incredibly complex vending machine, didn't you say
Accidentally just name
you
it
gave it a
SCP.
TV? Well, not just that, but didn't you give it a touchscreen?
Oh well,
for
yeah,
tweeting
but that's just
or
what I'm kind of
something?
Yeah, that's just what I'm used to in movie theaters and
Fair enough.
some restaurant. And
Okay,
like
but
fast
yes,
food
your
places
TV, I
go to.
like that. Your mobilized TV, that's mounted to the wall, but also mobile. What about you, Tarek? What would you like to add to the shower again?
Let me see here. On the smaller scale, you say?
Yeah, not physically per se, just on the complexity, perhaps.
So simpler? You want
Yeah.
you want a simpler device?
Yes, it doesn't have to
Um,
be a device.
Jeez,
An
let's see
addition.
here.
An addition.
So right by the sink, in front of the mirror, right?
Okay. Okay.
Have like a robot arm that brushes your teeth for you. think that's a-
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
liking this. That is a good addition.
Let me tell you,
We got
cooking.
cooking. Yes. Your masseuse can cook in the bathroom, is what you're saying.
My masseuse can not only cook, but my masseuse has a robot arm that brushes your teeth.
Why do you have two robotic teeth brushing arms in your bathroom? One attached to your masseuse.
Well, you never know. When you're getting a massage, you might want some teeth brushing.
Why only two? Why not more arms?
What are those arms for, Paul?
That's true. That's true. The masseuse could use a couple more arms.
This poor masseuse. Anomalous not by choice, but by decision.
It's like, have you ever played Elden Ring? It's just Godric the Grafted at this point. We just
Oh
keep
my
adding
gosh.
on. Each time they cry and beg to not become any more of an abomination.
Incredible.
Yeah, they don't get that option.
No options. But yeah, thank you, Tarek, for joining me as my intended guest for this episode of the Shower Thoughts podcast, and thank you, Bipolar, for showing up unexpectedly.
Hey, no, I was intended. I just said give me a bit.
That is true. I did hear that in the shadows of the discussion of this podcast.
Whoa, slow things
that-
down a minute. Slow
Whoa,
things
whoa.
down. Slow things
why are we
down.
trying to keep secrets here from our
Slow things
audience? Eh?
down. Hey, whoa.
What are we trying to do here? Why are we
For
trying to
starters,
keep
I
them
don't know
in the
what's being
dark?
uploaded first, and secondly, the continuity
The
of this
shadow
universe.
government shan't control my speech.
I'm
The
a book.
Shadow Money
I'm a
Wizard
book.
gangs.
I
Anyways,
am but a
thank you,
respected
my
member of the
guests.
Shadow Money Wizard gang.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
That I can admit. That I
and
can
love
admit.
casting
I
spells.
thus
I
my
can-
words shan't be
Your words are not shanty.
tainted.
Oh, but yes, yeah. Thank you for both of you joining me. This was a unexpectedly great podcast. I was gonna say a completely different thing. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you, viewers, for joining this chaotic mess. And go take a shower. You probably stink a bit, and I think we can all agree on that, can't we? I
I don't
think
know,
the
I don't know.
viewers.
I took a shower
I don't
this
want to
morning.
assume the stank level of our viewers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I know.
You don't know.
I think they might need a shower. They should probably take a shower. So
I mean, I think you should always take a shower before bed, so you're,
true,
even if you took one in the morning, so your bed doesn't get stinky.
true.
And also, showers are just relaxing. Take a shower. Why not?
Exactly. Yeah.
I like a shower.
Take
I like
his
a nice hot
advice.
shower. Nice
Yeah,
warm
a
shower.
nice scalding shower. Go take their advice. Go take
I
a
do
shower.
like scalding showers. If my skin ain't peeling, then I'm doing something
Then you're
wrong.
just not
Oh,
feeling.
scalding. I thought you said scolding, like the shower just berates you while you're in it. Like the
I don't
want
want to add that to my additions. I don't want that in my
The
shower.
more it gets.
I don't want to be berated.
Next time we should add an angry shower head.
I don't want an angry Do not give me
Insults
angry
you.
shower head, please. I don't want that.
Also makes comments about your physique.
I don't want angry shower head.
I don't want that, man. I
No,
am so
it won't
conscious
be.
about
It
my
won't be
physique.
pleasant, but it will be
Do
there.
not give me
We don't have a
unpleasant
choice.
head, Tark, please.
Wow, I don't know what to tell you.
Unpleasant shower head? Okay.
It's an unpleasant shower head. That's the next edition. Someone will
Ugh.
remember that
Oh,
for the next time.
please, for once, people watching this video
I mean,
actually don't comment.
look,
Anyways,
maybe
yeah.
we can do that for our fruit tier list.
Oh my god! Okay, whatever. It's the bean is out of the bag. Even if this is probably getting uploaded after that, anyways. It doesn't matter. Spoiler alert! This happened before that video. Oh my gosh! But yeah, thank you for joining me. Go take a shower. Have some shower thoughts. Maybe come back. Let us know what they were. We might like to hear them and ponder
Yeah, we
them.
might steal them for next
Basically,
podcast.
I would like to listen. You guys are probably pretty smart. I'd like to steal your ideas for my own, and I will credit you for some reason, probably, because yeah. Thank you. Say goodbye, friends. Say goodbye to the viewers that are taking a shower. Right now.
Goodbye.
Viewers. But bye bye
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I'll miss you.
See you guys
soon.
in
I
the
won't
video that
miss
gets
any of
uploaded
them.
before this
I
one.
can't
Bye.
talk to them. They don't have. They're not speaking.
Oh.
That's